Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 105 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of FTB Skies Expert Mode, where today I'm automating these guys. Now I don't know how well we're gonna figure it out, but I'm curious, right? So the rune inscriber, that's what we have to automate today. Last episode we decided we wanted to try it. Now we need rune inscription chisels, and we have to like right click these on the thing to make it craft, right? So we might need to, like, you know, get creative on how that's going to work. Because is there any kind of, like, clicker or something? Like a right-click user, mechanical user, or something along those lines? There's an item user. We could try that. We could try it. So we're going to need flint blocks. And we're going to need a dispenser. I'll automate these as needed. Right? So, maybe I should at least get the dispenser automated, because that thing, you always need that, and it's annoying to craft. Not, like, too annoying, but annoying enough, right? So you, and you. So I wonder if this guy will, you know, behave himself in terms of auto right-clicking for me. I guess we'll find out. So here, is that where I want this thing facing? Not quite. Can I rotate you? Not quite. Hey, give me that back. Is that cool? That might be working. All right, always on. Right click, left click, block interactions only. Eh? Okay. We're figuring this out together live. So between episodes, I clearly moved everything around a little bit, as I promised I would. I've got some cabling ready to go. Cool. Now that's the earth rune, right? So let's get ready to automate what those things look like. So for the runes from Botania, actually I think I've got them all here, right? We want fire, earth, water, and air, right? Which means we're going to need one... Oh, did I already have them on there? I did. So fire is you, earth is you, water is you, and air is you, right? So for earth, that's this one. Okay, we do that. Now we know how to make some of this stuff already. Bricks we can add to our smelting process, not a problem. And then minor rune slates, I think we're, you know, able to do that pretty well. And if we need to automate white rock, we can. Yeah, I saw the goat. I know the goat was coming. I didn't care. Did I run a cable for you? I don't think I did, right? No, that's all right. We'll deal with it. Okay. So you're going to go... No, the brick's going there. This dude is going to be like that. And then this dude is going to be like that. So the Soren rune comes from minor rune slate, pristine earth gem, brick, and earth essence, right? Now, I don't think I actually need the earth essence, so let's remove that from the crafting component dude. Or do I? I guess I do, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yep, never mind. I do need that. So let's see if this thing's smart enough about inserting. Now, let's also make sure that your block... and you are lock crafting for now until the primary output is returned. Which, remember, has to go back inside the pattern provider block, but we can make that work, I think, maybe, with some laser IO magic. All right. So if we now said that we want a Soren rune, why is that not showing up in there? There it is. Right, so everything's happening now. It's making all the stuff. Is that working? Did it work? Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. But it needs to be, I think it knocks it into the world. So what we're going to need to do is get it back into there, right? And I kind of assume You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it. I'm pretty sure this will work. I'm not gonna lock crafting. I'm only gonna do blocking mode, so it will only allow one set of ingredients in at a time, but it doesn't lock it, and that means we can return it to any dude, right? So then what we can do is get a collector here. Okay. And return that to the thing, and that should be cool. Now, if I were super smart about this, the way I would play this collector role is as follows. But you're probably, if I do this, are you going to start getting mana? Because that's going to be annoying to me. Let's see. Are you getting filled up with mana? Just want to make sure you're not getting filled up with source liquid, right? I think we're safe. So then what I could do is get an item collector. Put him right there. And then make sure that the only thing he's going to pick up is going to be the runes, right? So you'll be the first on the auto-collect list, and then you'll dump it right into the pattern provider, and that'll be cool. I like that. What do you guys think? Is that a good approach? So now we're going to need more users, right? So we're going to need 3 more dispensers. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I can sneak this in the right way. There we go. And then we just need some rune inscription chisels, which I'm gonna need some. Oh, that's a whole thing, isn't it? Maybe I should teach it how to make that. I don't know if I'll need it ever again, but it doesn't hurt to make a quick crafting recipe, right? That should be cool. And then air silk is air, right? That would be you. And then, do we have an earth one? That's the element binder, right? Set up. And it's going to be a whole nother channel. Maybe I don't want to do that one. Yeah, I'll just do this manually because I only need 3 of them, right? Air silk times 3 though, please. Cool. So if I want you, rune inscription chisel, I'm going to need you, which is going to be stick, white rock, silk, and earth crystal. Stick, white rock, and then speaking of you, one of these guys needs a filter. There you go. Sweet. Okay, was that the order that it goes in? Stick, white rock, silk, crystal. Stick, white rock, silk, crystal. That is not how it goes. Stick, white rock, silk, crystal. Stick, white rock, silk, crystal. That is not... Earth is over there. Haha. There we go. Now we can get 3 more sets of these. And they'll go in each of these guys. And maybe 8 sounds like a good number, right? There you go. Sure. Cool. Now, let's get the other runes ready to go. So the other runes that we're going to need to automate, besides the Soren rune, are the Manx rune, which we know how to make everything for. So that's cool. The Claptraps rune, which we know how to make everything for. So that's cool. And the Wee rune, which we know how to make almost everything for, except feathers, but they're not probably craftable too easily. Yeah, we could get like a chicken thing if we ever needed it, but I don't think we're going to need that many, but we'll see. All right, so this is fire. So which one of these needs a fire rune? Pristine fire gem. Done. This one is earth. Pristine air gem. Yeah, air I meant. And then water. Pristine water gem. So now, if I say, give me a Manx, give me a Claptrap, and give me a Wee, that should be cool. And then we should see these things fill in, and then eventually they'll pop off. And then once I get them, always on, always on, always on. Cool. And then I can add them to the filter, and then I put them in there, and now the crafting is marked complete, and that is cool beans, right? So now I should be able to request like 5 runes of fire, right? And what it's going to do is it's going to make more Manx runes. Is that cool? And then in theory, this is also running pretty well. Ah, it is working. Look at that. Nice. That is super cool. I like it. Why did you... What happened? What happened here? What just broke? What just broke? Why did you break? Okay. If I want 4 of you at once, is it going to be a problem? Oh, right. I need you to blocking mode, like this one. Cool. Yeah, they actually need blocking mode on. And I think that's what happened. It tried to insert when there was already stuff, right? So, all good. Oh, maybe not. What did you not like about this setup? So that one's working. See, this is why you got to test this stuff. It may actually need to be set to lock until result, which is a bummer. Because now what we're going to need to do is have one of these for each. And we just have to hope. So let's see. I'm going to cancel you guys out for a sec. Cool. So you're good. You can stay. If I replaced you here, would you start receiving... See, you're getting source. Are you getting source? No. Yes. Are you getting source? No. All right, where are you getting source from? Is it this jar over here that's the problem? It might be. I bet if I removed this jar, it would be less of a problem. What if I did that? Would that solve my issue? Yes. All right. So you guys go away for a minute. I'm going to assume that I don't need that many source. And I can always, like, torture it up. Yeah, we'll do some torching. Cool. All right, so you were earth. Earth is first, right? And then fire, air, water. So you could be fire. And then you can be water. And then you're going to be water. This is air, right? So air is the we rune. So only we goes here. Right? We rune is what we're going to have to do. Now, why did you make a sound? What was that all about? Three of you. Three of you. How are we for obsidian? I should have obsidian on autocraft too. Boom. Nice. All right, and then you're going to go. So you're going to be whitelisted to the Soren rune. Okay. You're going to be whitelisted to the Manx rune. You're already whitelisted to the Wee rune, right? And then you're going to be whitelisted to the Claptrap rune. Okay. Now, we have to make sure that these guys are set to blocking, lock crafting, blocking, lock crafting, blocking, lock crafting, blocking, lock crafting. And that, hopefully, will solve our problems. Cool? So now what I'm going to do is try to make, you know, a bunch more Manx runes. Because remember, that's the one that was getting gummy, right? Manx is the fire one. Yeah. That about. Still doing it? Still doing it. What is causing them to pop off? Why are they popping off? It's like if they craft too soon, they pop off. And I want to know why that is. Let's see what happens with the Soren rune. Right? Maybe it's clicking too fast. Yeah. I think I know what's happening here. It's clicking too fast. Maybe before... You think this thing is clicking too fast? What if I made him like 20, right? Just for funds. Now that won't necessarily solve the problem. But maybe it'll solve it enough. Okay, so you're going to make one batch. Are you running? Yes. Oh, right, you're locked. Hold on. Soren rune. So you're going to go. All right, so let's do this. I want to see if you're the problem, so I'm going to make you require redstone. Okay? So now we're going to say, Soren rune, you're canceled. Soren rune. It's working, and now it's not. Well, I don't know if it was ever working properly. Right, so then I give you a Soren rune so that you're unlocked. right? Now I'm going to manually click you. Definitely has something to do with this item user, right? You might be stuck waiting for a Manx rune. Yeah, you're definitely being weird. Actually, you stay in there. Requires redstone. I think it's clicking before the thing gets there, right? Before it's fully inserted everything, which doesn't make sense because these insert everything all at once. Yeah, it definitely has something to do with this guy. Might be a challenge. Alright, let me think about that one for a minute. Alright, so here's my thought. What if we sense the existence of a minor rune slate? Okay. And then emit a signal. On the down here will be an output weak, channel white. And then you're set to requires redstone. Eh? So if I bind you two together, you should not be running at this point, right? See? Ain't nothing happening. Now I might need to add that it has to also have the output item, because I think the click is also causing the output item to pop off. So we'll see what that's all about. But that might be a minute. Where is he? I'm not too worried about him right now. All right, so let's try this, right? So if I say, are you locked? No. All right, so give me like 3 more soaring runes. Okay, so once the rune's there, now it's clicking, right? In theory. Boom. Now it didn't click because it's not also scanning for a Sorin rune. So let's make sure it's on ore mood, and then we will do a Sorin rune, and then it'll click on that, right? Oh, it's too slow. We might need to. All right, let's cancel that. See, the redstone signal stayed on, which is an annoyance. So I need your speed and ticks to be faster. So let's get some overclockers cooking. And you... I'm going to bump you up to 40. This will slow down... It'll only click once every 2 seconds, so it'll take longer to craft, but if it's reliable, then I'm on board, right? Maybe 30 for a moment. Okay. Yeah, 30 sounds cool. All right, any overclockers done yet? Let's go, overclockers. You take a long time. Oh, look, you finally found me. There it is. Aha. Okay, so I want you to scan every tick. Cool. Now you're probably locked due to lack of Sorin runes. Let's put all this away. If I put one in there, now he's unlocked. Now I can say, give me 3. Next, start. And now he's got a redstone signal, so every 1.5 seconds he's click, 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 boom. Okay. Got a new plan. We're going to need to wait until... Okay. We should wait. There should be a delay. I think what's happening is, because we're inserting so quickly after... Yes, I have an idea. All right. So I think what's happening now, my theory, is that because we're inserting... I think I can do away with this. I don't think I actually need these. And if that's the case, cool. I'm thinking what's happening is because we're clicking with this thing so quickly after we removed the item, the block here hasn't had time to, like, switch from I have an item to drop when I get clicked to, like, the other mode. So, like, we need to, like... wait a minute from the point that it clicks to give us the result back, right, to the next point. So let's do this. Let's get another Soren rune. Okay, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move you, right? So you're a Soren rune, so give me you. Why are you making noises when I click on you? It's not a normal thing to do. Chest. And logistical transporter. So what I'm going to do is purposely make it take a little longer for the item result to get back into the system, causing a delay, right? Whereby... there will now be a delay between which point the rune gets extracted. That's my next theory on what's happening here. This is a challenging automation. I thought this would be like 5 minutes of the episode and we'd be on to other stuff, but like, this is a tricky one. But yeah, my current theory is that like, it's inserting the new items so quickly after we popped off the old one that the block itself is not reacting properly to it. Like we're being too quick, and the block can't handle it too well. Okay, so now what I'm doing is saying like, hey, knock the item off, it'll get picked up, and then the logistical transporter will slowly transport it. And by slowly, I mean like a second, but like slow enough to give the block time to reset itself, so then the next set of items can be inserted. Is that cool? I hope so. So let's see what happens. So now if I want Soren rune times 3. Okay. What in the what? Oh, you're doing that. Cancel. I see. You decided to insert debt. Yeah. Maybe I should move you up one. Where'd my pickaxe go? Oh, how did that get there? I don't even want to know. Yeah, so I'm just going to insert you. I'm just going to put you up one. That'll give me even more of a delay, which works for me. You know what I could do? That. Yeah. Whitelist, Soren rune. Cool. And I'm pretty sure this thing can't accept items, so I think we'll be fine on that front. If not, I'll move him to the top. But I'm pretty sure he won't be able to accept items from that side. Alright, so now... now he's going to click. And I could probably speed him up, to be fair. And ignore redstone. Right? And now there's a delay before he's allowed to insert items again. We may have just solved it. And now there's a delay before he's allowed to insert it. Ah, I think we did it. I think we did it. Always on, always on, always on, always on. Cool. Right? How cool is that? How cool is that, my friends? There's your solution. There's your solution. Okay? So now, that It's just going to annoy me that these aren't facing the same direction. Ah, hey. Okay. Now, in theory, you would think that you can connect all the chests and have them all go in here, but remember, when you're in lock crafting mode, you have to return the item back to its original thing. So we have to do this. Okay? We have to do this. Where did my... Okay? You have to do it this way, which means I'm going to need another batch of these. Got it? And there. Cool. And now I want each of the runes, right? Because we're going to have to reprogram each of these dudes. Right? So we don't need another Soren rune because we already have that one covered. So this was a Manx rune. The whitelist Manx rune. This was a Wee rune. The whitelist Wee rune. And this was a Claptrap by process of elimination. I forgot to check it before I broke it, but doesn't matter. Cool? All right, so now we should be cool, okay? So let's request, let's actually program a couple more runes, right? Because we don't know how to make all the runes, but I want to know how to make rune of air, which everything is craftable now. I want to make rune of water, which everything is craftable now. And I want to make rune of earth, which everything is craftable now. Awesome. And that can all live here. And we should be able to request all of them, right? So 4, 4, and we'll just see if anything gets gummed up. Which it shouldn't, I would hope. Except we're out of white rocks. I should really do this. I actually may be out of channels. Or I have one left. I have one left. Hooray! One channel remains. Okay, we can make that work then. So another pattern provider, please. Let's hope you're not going to fill up with mana. Wood. And then I'll take my red logistical transporters for this. Okay. And then what we can do is teach you how to make white rock. You need to be in blocking mode. Oh, and I forgot to put living rocks in them. Actually, I don't know if you need to be in blocking mode. I guess we find out if living rocks... Well, first off, we need to add living rocks to the thing. We should probably add living rocks to our autocraft as well, since we're doing it. And since we're doing it, we might as well do living logs. No, any oak log, right? Any log? It doesn't need to be stripped, does it? There you go. Put that. And then let's get those patterns out of there. So I'm going to need to cancel this, right? Right, because you guys need to have living rock added to your craft list. Right, now you have the fact that you need living rock saved, and that's cool. And now for funsies, will this work or no? Apparently yes. Apparently it doesn't need blocking mode. Sweet. I like it. Okay. And then water. And then earth. And that's looking pretty good to me, right? Awesome. Let's come back in a second. Alright, so, if I'm not mistaken, bing, bang, boom, and ta-da! That should be a completion of this chapter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woot! Alright. Alright. So, all kinds of cool stuff. Enough such that it filled up my inventory. So, a storm lens. A creative storm lens. What's that do? I don't even know. And then a runes from Reaper, which I also don't know what they do. And then legendary tool booster from Tetra, which I never really ever got into Tetra. I don't know too much about how that mod works. But I'm curious what this is, because it does have the word creative on it, so that makes me wonder. Where is this dude? Storm. Mana Storm Charge. Craftable? I don't know. Storm Lens plus Proto Chorus equals Source Relay, so it can't be that special. I don't know what has the word creative on it. It looks craftable. So, I think that's wrapping up point. So how about next episode we'll come back, we'll do this stuff. I can probably just... That doesn't look hard at all. I think that's going to be like minutes worth of work. I just have to visit another sky village, which we can do. So 16 Supreme machine frames, some plutonium pellets, and a 256k ME data disk. No problem, right? Supreme... Do I not have Supreme machine frames auto-crafting? I guess not. Well, time to add it. So we'll wrap up here. We'll come back next episode. For now, Del20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Next episode, we'll come back and continue going through the creative quests. For now, take it easy. I'll get that done.